Hi, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today I'm using the Square1 Masterpiece Repositionable Vinyl, Repositionable, can't say it, vinyl to make this mirror. I used also the Cricut Billionaire cartridge and the Lacy Labels cartridge. I'm sorry for the poor quality. That does say beautiful. First off, I want to tell you, before you get started doing any vinyl project, you really want to do a test cut. So I did a test cut with some settings, and then it didn't work out very well. So I did a second test cut, and just to see if I could get the kiss cut. The kiss cut is where the vinyl comes off, but see, you can see the white backing is still intact. And that's what you want to do when you're using vinyl. So these are the settings I found to work. But each Cricut, you know, sometimes they're a little bit different, so you might want to start if that works and move on. This is a weeding tool from the Cricut toolkit, and it is absolutely essential when you're using vinyl, because you now have to pull all these pieces and parts of the vinyl off to get your word art ready to go. Usually as I pull things, I go ahead and I use scissors to cut away parts I've already pulled up, or it starts to get it to be kind of a big old mess, which you do not want. The process is pretty much as I'm showing. You gently pull the vinyl, and as you're going, it always helps to use the weeding tool. And this is true if you're using the Square1 Masterpiece Repositionable vinyl or you're using any brand of vinyl. Good to go slow. What is nice about the Square1 vinyl is if you pull, it's a little bit thicker than regular vinyl, so when you pull, you don't end up tearing. I have torn so much vinyl, oh my gosh, you guys, or stretched it or whatever. This has a little bit more thickness to it. I mean, I wouldn't call it thick, but it's thicker and stronger, so I didn't tear any of my little sections. And well, that's really saying something, because I've been known to tear a section or two by yanking too hard. Again, with this project, I'd go with the notion that, I just heard this saying recently, fast is slow and slow is fast. And I was like, what does that even mean? Well, it means when sometimes you're trying to go fast, you make mistakes, and then the whole thing turns out to take a long time. And sometimes when you take your time, the project ends up taking less time because you didn't rush. Okay, a couple things about this Square1 repositionable adhesive. You do not need to use transfer tape. And so for these little words, I did not use transfer tape. There's a lot of wiggling and arranging, and you may watch this and think, well, that's taking a long time. If I use transfer tape, it might go fast. It might, and it might not. Because again, there's a lot of, with any kind of vinyl, there's a lot of press it down, try to pull it up, work on it. Some parts don't always want to come off right away, blah, blah, blah. So there's usually some manner of fiddling. What is nice in this case is if you get any little places that want to pucker or not lay straight, you can keep lifting it up and putting it back down. And again, because of its thickness, it's not apt to tear, and because it's repositionable, you can keep lifting and arranging till you get it just right. So just a little background to that. Now, for the word beautiful and those flowers, I thought I would use some transfer tape. I used not the longest piece. I should have, because that L at the end of beautiful, oh, that L wanted to wiggle, and it was really not very fun. So I had some struggles here with the transfer tape and the vinyl. In the, you know, when I was first working on it, I thought, oh man, there's so much rearranging and this, that, and the other, and wiggling all the letters back and forth, because it didn't seem to want to stick as traditional transfer tape does stick. But I will tell you in the end, because I thought, oh, taking so long, you know, whatever. I got to tell you, I've done a lot of vinyl. It takes about the same amount of time. Possibly a little bit less, because with this you can, you know, you're not committed the first lay down, which you are with regular vinyl. You are stuck. If you get it down and there's a big pucker, or it's that L is off center, often you can't fix that. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Info on the products is coming up. Take care. Bye-bye.